Hey everyone, my name is Ty and today we're returning to Dying Light 2, mainly to try the winter event and see what that's all about. I never got around to playing last year's winter event, so keep that in mind today because everything here is new to me and honestly that initially had me much more excited. Unlike most people, I really liked the last Halloween event, but this one I didn't really see many people talking about at all, so that did strangely concern me. So beyond the fact that there's snow in Villador and a few new bundles for Aiden, I had no clue what to expect here. Techland didn't even make a trailer for the event this year, but let's waste no time and dive into my full honest thoughts about Dying Light 2's winter event. The moment I jumped in, I was hit with the realization that, damn, it looks good. I never was one to obsess over the game's visuals and art direction, but they did a great job implementing snow into the city. Once I arrived at the bazaar, I couldn't help but appreciate the attention to detail. The catchy Christmas music, the lighting, all of it was visually top-notch, but after how much I enjoyed the Tower Raids levels, I couldn't say I was surprised with how good it looked. I spent a little time messing around, not playing the game the way it's intended, but allowing myself to experiment with all the Christmas weapons, outfits, all of it. I really just wanted to see how much winter content there really is. I eventually found myself leaping across Villador and causing some very funny bugs to occur. I will say if there was one thing here that really did surprise me, it was strangely the ragdolls. I know people have their issues with the game's physics overall, but I'll admit there were a few times where they actually had me impressed with some of the death animations. At one point, I found myself getting into a quick snowball fight with the PKs, only to learn these guys are the gods of dodging. One after the other, these guys just leap around, dodging like they're in the Matrix and can see my snowballs in slow motion. Goofy as hell, but I gave them the switch up. Their silly little AI coding didn't see this shit coming. After playing around, I made my way to Baka where he gave me a list of different bounties to choose from, so I take my time, eventually stepping back to see it say letter to Santa. So my curiosity got to me, I signal it, with me eventually seeing a plane fly above my head and an airdrop fly out, which spawns a tree that hovers in the sky. Does it make much sense? Nope. But do I really care? Not really. It's an event. I want them to go as crazy as they can be. I don't care if they care about the lore or not. Now, I don't expect Snoop Dogg to pop up or anything like that, but these events are at their best when they're experimenting the most. I eventually arrive at the airdrop, accidentally starting a chase along the way, to then see a few of the Christmas zombies. And just a reminder, like I said, for the most part, I have no clue what's new or isn't. While the Demolisher was just a reskin, it did mix it up with some of these snow effects. I didn't expect to get a giant snowball thrown in my face, that's for sure. So yada yada yada, kill a few things, die, whatever, fast forward, we're back at Baka, and this is where I realize, oh wait, this is the entire gameplay loop. I watch the plane come by, chase down the airdrop, and see the exact same encounter just in a different place. The event just revolves around you doing the same encounter over, and over again. So I could see why nobody's really talking about this event. That's when it really all sank in. Volatiles or goons don't look any different, neither do any of the bandits you normally come across. I also eventually learned most of the rewards are from the 2022 Winter Tales event, as it literally says so in the item description. And yes, while I did go ahead and rebuild the entire Christmas tree, it just didn't really feel fun most of the time. At least with the Tower Raid, it felt like newer content, the gameplay loop was much more interesting, overall got much more out of it than I did with this one, which, you know, sucks. There are some neat things in this event, but I do think there just isn't much for me to really chew on here, not much for me to really want to do. So overall, the Christmas event was fine, but in terms of content, really underwhelming, so hopefully next year they step it up, but that's all I can really hope for and really say at this point. But what do you think? Do you love it? Do you feel the same as me? Do you outright hate it? Share your thoughts down below as I pretty much read every single comment. Now, I wasn't originally going to mention the story at all, but I will say, I love it they made that little volatile charm a real physical thing to buy. And I don't really say that often about a ton of video game things, but I'd be the one to pay for this. I would buy it. I like it. Anyways though, that's it for me, so thank you for watching. Any love and support is always appreciated, but most of all, I just appreciate you being here. I doubt I'll make a holiday-centric video besides this one, so happy holidays folks, and I'll catch you later. Peace.